friends, welcome back to Booked and Rooted. Today I'm coming with something not really different, but something along the lines of what this channel was supposed to be about anyway, plants and books. So today I'm going to bring you some things about books. So let's get started. So I basically want to do just like kind of a wrap up of what I read for the month of April, and also an idea of what I plan to read for May. And I also have some other things that I want to discuss also. So if you're interested, keep on watching. The month of April, my reading has been not very good for April. Even before April, my reading has been almost obsolete. So these are the 3 books that I have read / started. So I'm going to go with the first one. I started Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng, and if you guys know anything about the new series on Hulu, it is amazing. That's what prompted me to want to try to read this book. However, I kind of like watched the whole series, so I'm kind of lost interest. I'm kind of like, do I really need to read this? But I may try to read this again at some point. I don't know. I may go back and try. I do have my little spot here, so we'll see. The next book that I attempted to read for April was Kindred by Octavia Butler. This one again, as you can see, I still have some ways to go. I still have my bookmark. I may revisit it. I don't know. And then the one and only book that I actually did finish for the month of April is Black Sunday. And this is by Tola Rotimi Abraham. Now, this book was the book club read for When We Read book club. And if you are not part of When We Read book club, definitely check it out on Instagram. This is our book for the month of April. We will actually be having our book discussion today via Zoom. So if you've read this book and you want to tune in, you probably can. Because I'm going to be releasing this video after the Zoom meeting is already over, so we're not going to. This was good. I don't really want to talk about much about it right now because I want to wait till the discussion is over, and I'm not really trying to do a review. That's not what this video is for. This is just kind of like my wrap up for the month of April, even though I only actually completed 1 book. Now, I also started another book after I finished Black Sunday, and that is Madame Bovary. Now, this is a classic. This is usually not the type of book that I would pick up, but I watched Comfy Cozy Up, PETA. I watched her review that she did on YouTube of this book, and I was like, that sounds really, really interesting. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up, and I've started it. As you can see, I still have a ways to go, but I'm going to continue to read this. I'm just carrying this into May. So I want to go into something about PETA from Comfy Cozy Up. She had a challenge for the month of April. It was a journaling challenge, and it was called A Journal Mood. That was the hashtag. And she was also doing a giveaway. So I participated in the challenge. I didn't participate the whole time. I feel bad about that, but I've never been able to consistently journal. But I actually won the giveaway, guys. So this is what I won, and the thing about it is that I didn't even know that it was coming. She told me I won, but I didn't know. I thought she was just mailing it to me. But I guess she ordered it from Amazon and had it sent to me. But she sent me this beautiful journal by Jaffello. And I haven't even opened it up. I'll open it up to look at it, but I decided to wait for this video to actually open it up and look at all the details and things like that. But isn't that just beautiful? It comes with a pen, and I take the pen out, and it has a little wrapping on it. I'm going to take it out to show more details about it. But this is it. Look at that. That is so nice. So I'm going to unwrap this because I'm curious to see what it looks like inside. But it has some information. little postcard in it, satisfaction guaranteed and all that great stuff. And it has a little wrapper around the pages that protects the pages. And look at the pages. This is like all like leather bound, and the pages are like brown craft paper, which is really, really nice. And it's nice because you can use this for however long, because you just write the dates in it. So it's not like a journal for like the year of 2020 or whatever. I love journals like that because some of them have the year. I mean, I think it's mostly planners that are like that, but some journals will have the year, and it's almost like if you don't use it within that year, you're kind of stuck. It kind of, you know, is a wasted journal. So this one is really, really nice, and I thank her a lot for this gift. This is gorgeous. Okay, so back to the books. I'm going into May with the expectations to finish Madame Bovary, and I also plan to read Praise Song for the Butterflies by Bernice McFadden, one of my favorite authors. I'm going to try to read this with my friend Keisha Adinkra. She's reading this as well, so I told her I would read it with her. I don't know if we're going to discuss it or, you know, what all the details are, but, you know, we're just going to read it, have some fun with it, and see, you know, what we think. I'm sure this is a great book. She is a great writer. I've loved every single book that I've read from Bernice McFadden so far, so I'm looking forward to that. And then the next book, and the only other book I'm going to planning to read, is The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. I have several of her books. I have her Broken Earth trilogy that I have not read. My daughter has started it, but I haven't read it. I have her Broken Earth trilogy, and then I have how many months to Black History Future or something like that. The short story collection that she has, I have that book as well. And I have not read either one of them, but I plan to read this one. Isn't that cover fantastic? It's fantastic. I heard so many good things about her too. So now this is a fantasy book. I'm not really a fantasy person, but I'm definitely going to give this a try. I'm going to try to read this book. So far for this month, the month of May, I have 3 books planned. So we will see how well that works out. But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted today. I just wanted to come to you and kind of give you a little idea of what I've tried to read and what I have read for the month of April, and then also let you know the things that I plan to read. I'm trying to really get myself reined in on my reading. Really like make myself sit down and read at least an hour a day or something like that. But I have so many things that I'm doing at the same time, and I think I'm just overextending myself, but I don't really necessarily have to do that. I'm not sure why I do that. But we'll see. We will see how the month of May works out. And I'll try to come in every month at least to give you guys a wrap up and an idea of what I plan to read for the following month. I don't really want to do TBRs, but I feel like it's best for me to at least attempt some type of plan of what I want to read. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll just pick up something else. Or I just might not read at all. We'll see. But honestly, like for April, the only book that I had planned to read anyway was Black Sunday. So at least I read what I planned to read. I just tried to add some other books in as well. I did want to also read The Mothers by Britt Bennett, because I read The Vanishing Half, which is her new book. I don't think it's out yet. I think it comes out in July, I think. That was amazing. That was really good. So that's what made me want to read The Mothers, but I never got around to that either. But it's not going anywhere. It's my book. I'll read it when I get a chance to. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in. This was a little bit different today. Like I said, I'm going to try to come in every month to do these videos, so you can expect that. It's not going to be all about plants, because this channel is not really supposed to be mainly about plants, although that's kind of how things have been. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can get notifications for when I put new videos out. And until next time, peace.